先ほど黒沢さんがいらっしゃって。
ああ、密かが来たのか。
Also, I go to sleep since I'm on vacation. I'm gonna try and sleep a lot. Nice. Nice, Maku. You get some sleepy. What is it, Hojo? Oh, the girl from your dreams. Yeah. While learning about shadow reading from Hisoka, Yuri used the ability to retrieve an album of post-mortem photographs from a ruined inn on Mount Hakami. The album was requested by a certain Ren Hojo. As Ren awoke from a bad dream, he found himself tormented by uncertainty. Was it really just a dream? Or a suppressed childhood memory? This is the question that has plagued him for some time. B! Because I didn't get a lot of the other stuff. I can do better, I swear, guys! Nah, I'm so good. Start episode. Second drop, Mount Hakami, Yuri. A few days passed since Yuri's introduction to shadow reading at the abandoned inn. Since then, Hisoka has gone off somewhere and hasn't returned. Yuri worries for Hisoka, but isn't sure how or where to start searching. As she sits waiting at the antique shop, a girl named Fihui Himino shows up, claiming to have enlisted Hisoka to help her find a missing person. This game is so pretty. I do apologize if I'm butchering some of the Japanese names, but it is what it is. I do apologize still, though.
黒沢ひそかさんはいらっしゃいますか？あ、すみません。今留守にしています。依頼をした日比野です。人探しだから受けるかどうかということでしたけど、いつになるのかと思って。人探し？山に行ったかもしれないんです。氷上山。氷上山。山の近くで遥かを見た人がいて、自殺の名所ですよね。遥かがそんなところに行くはずないんです。私に何も言わずに。すみません。黒沢が戻り次第。いえ、遅くなるなら結構です。
Uh-oh. No, don't go by yourself. You really shouldn't go up to that mountain. A missing person case. Hisoka left a few days ago and hasn't been back. Maybe this is what she's been working on. Hisoka's room is upstairs. Maybe she left some clues as to where her whereabouts. Can I turn the radio off? This always annoyed me. Got it. I can't. Okay. I never tried it. I just know it annoyed me. Alright. Hisoka's room. Let's go. Wait, I need to check for, Yup. Called it. Take. Fair warning, guys, there is going to be a lot of suicide mentioned in this, and if you do not like that, please leave now, because then this horror game is not for you. I am warning you guys now, before I continue. It seems to be about the rumors surrounding Mount Hakami as a site of spiritual activity. How does a place become famed for suicide? As most people die, the place will gain a reputation. Oh my god, I can't read sometimes. And people are drawn to these spots out of a source of desire not to be alone in the end. Interestingly, these suicide spots are rarely known as hotspots for spiritual activity. This is what makes Mount Hakami distant from the others. It has both a tradition of suicide and has long been associated with ghost sightings. Then there are the so-called Maidens of Blackwater. It is said that if you are found by one of those maidens, they will lead you to your death. Those caught in the maiden's gaze never again leave the mountain, or so the rumor goes. There are also tales of specters on Mount Hakami who relive their own deaths. Those who do not die in accordance with local practices become cursed, forced to relive their final moments for eternity. Many of the people who've been kept from committing suicide on Mount Hakami claim to have seen a maiden or one of those looping specters and felt a strong compulsion to kill themselves. Perhaps it's because of these stories of the maidens and the ghosts that Mount Hakami continues to be a popular spot for those looking to take their lives. The Deathly Mountain. Mount Hakami has been feared to be haunted. In the past, it was said that sleeping with one's feet facing the mountain was taboo. Watching the sunset behind the mountain, too, was believed to invite forth beings from the netherworld. Today, the mountain is said to call to those fascinated with by death. Countless rumors abode of people spirited away to that accursed place. They said to venture to the mountain alone, leaving behind no trace of themselves. Some say the bodies of those who vanished can be found at the bottom of the lake of the departed on Mount Hakami's summit, on the mountain's summit. Since becoming a tourist destination, the plans of such frightening tales did seem to diminish for a while. Even so, despite its fleeting status as a tourist hotspot, Mount Hakami is yet to shake its reputation as a cursed mountain, a place of death. Today, it has become a place at which to commit suicide. Alright, let's go to Hisoka's room. Actually, I'm gonna check around the house. Hi, Pumpkin! check. This room is usually used for storage, but it's been tidied up for use as a guest room. I stayed in this room when I first came here. Now that I think about it, Hisoka must keep it as a place the people she finds can stay in. Hi, Pumpkin. How are you? How are you, cutie pie? There we go. Go back down. The back door is locked, as usual. Oh, that's right. That's the back door. This leads to the bathroom. Hisoka prefers a large bathtub, but it's too large for me to relax in very easily. Ooh, pretty outfit. Hello, hi Avril, hi Apple. How are you? How you doing? How's your day going? I am tired. Oh, you poor thing. Hisoka gave me this room when I moved in. It used to be her bedroom. It's been a while since I moved in, but I still haven't unpacked anything. Hisoka put this desk in here for me. This used to be Hisoka's bedroom, but she freed it up for me to use. There are some baskets and files on top of the dresser. Hisoka set them out for me, but I'm not sure what to do with them. I forgot to eat yesterday and woke up weak. Oh, you need to eat something, Avril. You shouldn't be harming yourself that way. Go get something to eat and get some rest. It's 9:43 a.m. What is sleep? I know, right? This is Hisoka's room. She really likes her traditional Japanese style. It's an old Japanese style full-length mirror. I've never looked into mirrors. A folder reading lost items sits on the desk. Looks like it's bound by a string. These seem to be notes on Hisoka's shadow reading cases. Client blank. Missing item diary. Token photo of the deceased. Details. Locate mother's diary. Client seeks info on their late mother related to a deceased individual. Apply caution. Results: the caretaker of the deceased had burned the diary at her request. Client blank. Missing item. Storage room key. Token photo of the deceased. Details. Locate storeroom key. Item may already be lost. Token item belonging to deceased. Apply caution. Results. Item located. Had been hidden by client's parent. Returned to the client. Client missing item. Diamond ring. Token. The token was a ring box. Details. Client seeks lost engagement ring. Requested fiance not not be notified. Date of the wedding soon approaching. Results found on the client's desk was in an obvious place, but somehow eluded the client. Client Rin Hojo, the one we just did the album for. Missing item, album of
I
postmortem
do
photographs.
realize that I'm
Token
stuttering a lot, and
postmortem photograph.
it looks like I'm having
Details.
trouble reading. It
Reference
happens to
material
me
for
once
a
in a
book
while.
about
I do
traditional
apologize for that,
practice
but
in Mount
yeah,
Hakami area.
enjoy.
Bad location, but minimal danger anticipated. Client is an acquaintance. Results found in an old building of an abandoned inn. Shadow attempt to drag Yuri to the netherworld. Should have gone alone. Must warn Yuri to stay away from the mountain. The art of shadow reading. Shadow reading is the ability to read traces of the past, not unlike the ability commonly known as psychometry. Oh my god, why am I yawning? Oh, I know why, because I haven't slept yet. By following these traces, it is possible to find things that have gone missing or which were no longer visible. Things that are demonstrably there. Demonstrably there. But for reasons unknown, are all but invisible. Things the owner wish to be forgotten, things those owners have passed away, things that no longer wish to be seen, things drawn partway into the netherworld, invisible within our own. Such items can be called back to the world of the living. Unlike these objects, however, people who have been spirited away must not be chased after lightly. In many cases, they have been taken by creatures of the netherworld who linger nearby. Utmost caution must always be applied. Dear Miss Kurosawa, please find Yuri. She went missing over a week ago. You do still take on missing person cases, don't you? I've contacted the police, but they're no help. They say she's probably spirited away. Haruka wouldn't have gone anywhere without telling me. I'm certain something bad has happened. I can't handle my own grief, but I can't stand the thought of her suffering somewhere. What if she's waiting for me to find her? I'm worried sick. Haruka is still alive, I know it, but something has to be done and quick. Remember when you found that precious picture of me and Haruka? I was so happy to have it. Now I need your help once again. There was a photo with the letter. It shows Fuyui looking shy and another girl. They look close.
密かさん、この人を探して氷山に。
Mm-hmm.
氷山、自殺の名所だという。日比野さんはきっとこの山にいる。
Let's go to the mountain. Mount Hakami. Fuyui is somewhere on this mountain. I should be able to use this picture of her to find her trace. There it is. I'm back. I had a Zoom call and forgot what I did with my headphones. You're fine.
Is my stream from Twitch.
That's
So,
right. I don't have the camera, so
you are gonna hear me talking to people who are from my my chat. So that's why it sounds like I'm talking to people. And I'm not crazy. I swear. I promise.
Fihui didn't come this way. Her trace led me to her. Wanted to explore before I went for Fihui. Man. Okay. Off on an adventure, on an adventure. The road has collapsed and the stone stairs are cut off. Must have been the landslide. The old road seems to carry up on the edge of the cliff. The waters flowing from the rocks has pooled here, forming a small pond. There's something on the ground. Ooh, ooh! I forgot about you. Yeah, sometimes ghost hands will appear. Yeah, I know. Ooh, a map. Thank you. I forgot we get that. Yeah. Yeah, let's pause. Lady, why you keep going out at night? I know, right? The waterfall is beautiful as it flows down. A lot of people probably came here to see this back when the mountain was a tourist destination. An old stone monument has been set in the rocky hollow. It's covered in moss. I can't tell what the writing must be. A memorial for those who lost their lives in the landslide. There's something under the water. Purified embers, yeah. I'm gonna need those. I don't have my camera, so it don't matter. Medicinal herbs. Nothing over here, right? Yeah, nothing over here. Yep, she went down this way. Let's go. There's something in the water. Hisoka's Camera Obscura? What's it doing here? Old film. It's not effective at exorcising ghosts, and it takes a long time to reload. You got the sun lens, a lens that forcibly staggers the photographed subject. To use this, equip it to your Camera Obscura. Press square when you have a spirit power. So... yeah, there we go. High five! How are you? Oh my god, that scared the shit out of me. Aw. Right, I gotta do fighting. I forgot about that. Five, you're gonna have to give me a second and I'll, give you a shout out, darling. How are you? I'm good. Focus, Foxy. Focus. I know, right? Focus, Foxy. Focus. Ah, I know. I'm focusing, I swear. But how am I? I'm doing good, Five. I'm finally back to streaming now that I'm not sick with bronchitis. Which was not fun. Let me tell you, that was not fun at all. One minute I would be like feeling okay. The next minute I'm like hacking my lungs up. It was just like, oh, okay, so this is what's happening. Got it. You went that way, but I'm gonna go this way. Because there's secrets everywhere. Give me that film. She went that way. But I'm gonna go this way. This way, 'cause there's secrets everywhere. This is where I just came from, right? Yeah, this is where I just came from. Da 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 da. Good butt. Gonna kick some ghost butt. Gonna kick some ghost butt. Gonna kick some ghost butt. Nee 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 nee. Aw, nani? There's a torn note lying on the ground. It looks like Fihui's. How do you know it's Fihui's handwriting, man? You never... well, you have seen her handwriting. Let me correct myself. I looked into Mount Hakami. It's always been a spiritual place. Not spiritual as in holy, but spiritual as in filled with the spirits of the dead. Maybe that's why it's a suicide spot. Haruka wouldn't go to die alone, though. Not without telling me. The book said people get spirited away to the mountain. They get called towards it and disappear alone. I read how it calls to people who are predictive, anxious, meek, who lack family. My heart skipped a beat when I read that. It was describing Haruka perfectly. She's so kind and accepting. She's always open to me. She's alert, even when she seems to be spacing out. She knows what I'm thinking. Maybe she was spirited away. But where do people go when they're spirited away? The more I think about it, the scarier it gets. And the more my heart starts to pound. Well, let's go find them. The unfathomable forest. Yeah. Can we just, like, say how beautiful this game is, by the way? Just, like, look at this detail. I'm gonna gawk over the details and the graphics a lot in this game. Fair warning now. Oh, hi there. You got it? Can you get up? Good job, you did it. Come on, you can do it. Got you. And we're gonna touch them. Did you, Otis and Joyce, they got... Huh? Thank you for the shouty. Of course, darling. Damn. So that's how the dude died. Switch the S and G around. It says Gex. I see. I don't know how to respond to that question. I really don't know how to respond to that question. That looks scary. I know, right? That's a horrible way to die. There's so many items lying around. Ooh, a medicinal herb. I will take it, thank you. I have to... Oh my gosh. Thank you for the stretchy. And the hydrate. Oh, God. Oh, thank you. And I appreciate the lurkies. And now I hydrate. Excuse me. I don't know why I'm so unhinged in your chat, because we're all unhinged in my chat. And I don't care. We are a very hingy, sussy community of foxes. And I love it. You can't hold anymore. Why not? She's gonna tell me the same thing. I can't hold it anymore. Oh gosh. Let me get away from it so I can do the trace. It's going that way. That should be it. Besides those two, that should be it. That stretch sounded needed.